Floyd coined the phrase, we believe in working smarter, not harder. What does that phrase mean to you?
Working smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get into a certain age, you get to a certain status. I think what Floyd meant by that is just
Right.
business wise, working smarter, not harder. So Floyd, what he did was he avoided the middleman. So when Floyd left Top Rank, what he did was, he formulated his own promotional company. He got with, Al Heyman, so on and so forth. And this was like well before PBC got established. So this was like Floyd era. And he had a quote unquote manager slash advisor. And Floyd at the time, I believe early on, I think it was Golden Boy he was using at the time.
Yeah. Golden Boy was promoting the fight.
Yeah. So what Floyd did was Golden Boy was quote unquote promoting the fight, but Floyd was the promoter. So he used their platform and their network that Golden Boy was using, but Floyd got all the cheese. He got all the money.
Mm-hmm.
He would just give money for the card so everybody can, fight. He'll pay for the card like a promoter. He'll pay for his opponent and so on and so forth. So that way he can get 50% at the end of the night. He can get 50% of the revenue on pay-per-view. So that's the reason why Floyd was able to make so much money, 80 million, 100 million, because he was a promoter.
Mm-hmm.
You can be a fighter and you can be a promoter. You can't be a manager and a promoter, but you can be an advisor and be a promoter. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So that's the thing.
That,
So that's the thing. So that's the thing with Heyman, smart. It's just smart business. And Floyd paid his dues to be in the position that he was in. And when you get to that position and you have all the leverage, then you're able to basically set up your next 10 fights if you want to. You can pay the guys whatever you want. You have total control
right
over the game. So that's what he means by it.
So just to pivot, and I want you to let people know this because you've been in the game for a while. Let people know what's the difference between Pretty Boy Floyd and Money Mayweather? Because I remember, I remember when he fought. If I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong. He became Pretty Boy Floyd after he beat Oscar De La Hoya. That's when he made the transition.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference
between the two? But understand. But let's go back to that fight. You got to understand what Floyd did then. Floyd, when he fought De La Hoya, he accepted all the terms.
Right.
Similar to what Garcia did. The same similar thing. I mean, he let him choose everything. Ring size, you name it. He just wanted the opportunity, and he knew once he beat this man that he was gonna be the man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so, going back to Pretty Boy was violent. He was no joke. He was offensive minded, and when he was healthy and he had healthy hands, he was aggressive. He was a knockout artist, man. He was literally a knockout artist. Like, if you go and you look at his first 18, 19 fights, man, I believe he had like 17, 16 KOs. Like, he had a high KO percentage. Man. So, but he was aggressive. I would say he wasn't the businessman that he was when he became Money Mayweather. When he made that change, man, and he became, quote unquote, the face of boxing. I've been hearing this term for a while now, man, for the last week. Yeah. The new face of boxing. No, Floyd became then the face of boxing. He beat a Hall of Fame guy. He beat the Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? You understand that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And several other guys. I mean, top guys. Early on, he fought top opposition after top opposition. When he became Pretty Boy, he was a little bit more selective, and that's fine. His legacy was already cemented early on. Trust me. His legacy was cemented early on. He fought killers, man. Freddie, Gennaro Hernandez. I mean, the list, Chico Corrales. Floyd was dominating all these guys.
That was with Top Rank. That was with Bob Arum.
And that was with Bob Arum. Yeah. But when he became his own businessman and became Money, now it was more about, okay, all right, I'm here, I'm at the top, and I'm gonna be strategic with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get played. I'm gonna play the game.
So, me and my friends, we go back and forth on this. Floyd Mayweather, his 50th fight was against Conor McGregor, right? and he called himself TBE. And I get it. I come from, I have a marketing background, so I do get the way Floyd marketed himself. What I try to tell a lot of these young guys when they say they're trying to follow the Floyd Mayweather blueprint, I'm like, dude, that was lightning in a bottle. Floyd Mayweather was at the Source Awards. He was at he was on Dancing with the Stars. He was with WWE. You know, he did so many different things, you know, at that time in the beginning of when social media was taking off. Me personally, I don't think that can be replicated again, because I think that just happened at the right time. But his 50th fight was against a guy who never had a professional boxing match before, by the name of Conor McGregor. Now, I always say Floyd is 49-0. I'm not counting Conor McGregor. How in the hell did that fight, a guy who never had a boxing match before, get sanctioned for a real live boxing match? And this is on Floyd's record as 50-0, which he broke Rocky Marciano's record. What you got to say about that?
It was genius. I mean, what am I supposed to say? I mean, like, me being a sports guy, me being in the business, I think it's bullshit. But at the same time, it's like, it's genius because, you know, you're fighting Conor McGregor, you're getting a cross promotion with the, you know, MMA and with the MMA and so on. It's like it was a no brainer. And Conor McGregor was the one that called him out. Conor McGregor is the one that wanted him. Yeah. So he made it happen for his 50th fight. And the green, man, that green, and I'm not talking about the one you smoke. I'm talking about the one that goes in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? The one you spin. That green, it talks. This business is this business. If you haven't put it together, man, just like any other business, just like NBA and NFL and, you know, all of it, it's about the bread, man. It's about money. That's what it's about at the end of the day. It's money first, and then it's about the sport. It really is. Every business. And I say that because why do you think all the athletes in basketball and football, they get reprimanded for behaving a certain way? Mm-hmm. Well, you're messing with our money, man. You're messing with our money. We need people to buy your jerseys. We need people to come and see you play. You know, you can't be messing up the money. So, you know what? We're going to slap you on the wrist. 2-game suspension. We're going to, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it's all about. And boxing has always been this way, man. It's always been about the bread. So Floyd, for instance, you talking about the Conor McGregor thing? Mm-hmm. It did the second biggest number in boxing history and comeback history, right? As far as the pay-per-view goes.
You're right, yeah.
I mean, it was a smart move. It was whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Did I like it at the time? No, I didn't like it at the time. I still think it's bogus. At the end of the day, let's keep it 100. It's bogus. But dude, that $300 million he got,
that $300 million ain't bogus.
That's for real. That's for real. So, you know, you can look at it you can look at it from two ways, man. You know, and that's what I tend to do, man. I try to look at things two different ways. So I say a lot. I do say a lot, but I look at it from different points of view, you know. And so, but me being a fighter, I'm like, man, how the hell he get in the ring with Conor McGregor, or Conor McGregor getting in the ring with Floyd, and I didn't get a chance to share the ring with him. So, hey, whether you say it's my fault or not, I don't give a damn.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.